for the bucket to put the dollar in for you.
Oh wow, oh my god. Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome back to the Science of Self-Care. Today we are starting a 6-month journey together. I'm really excited to turn this into a giant experiment. So this all started 3 weeks ago when I was at the Consumer Electronics Show, CES, in Las Vegas. And this is a trade show with the most exciting cutting edge technology from cars to EEG devices, artificial reality, virtual reality. It's all there. And yet I, every day, was attracted to this booth with a machine from the 1800s. Well, obviously this machine is not from the 1800s, but the technology is. And the technology I'm talking about is whole body vibration. So every single day of the conference, I went to this booth that had whole body vibration plates. This was recommended to me by another CES guest on the first day, and I immediately went to go try one. This feels so good. So these machines were popularized because they were used by NASA astronauts to maintain astronaut muscle mass in space. Without Earth's gravity, our muscles start to atrophy and our bones start to weaken. So the idea behind these machines, using them several hours a day, is that you keep the muscles contracting and the bones healthy. Whole body vibration therapy was developed by Swedish inventor Gustav Zander in the 1800s. That is why I'm so shocked I've never heard of this. It's brand new to me, but it's age old. What caught my eye is at this booth, there was literally a laundry list of 20 different bodily benefits of using one of these machines. And whenever I see such a long list of health benefits, I get a little bit weary or skeptical that this is just complete snake oil, but I of course just had to try one. And from the very first time I tried one, I immediately fell in love. This feels so good. So what do you think of it?
I think my feet feel really good after because I'm standing all day. Yeah. I work here at CES at one of the booths and I've been standing all day. It makes my feet feel better.
I think I'm just someone who gets a lot of calm from physical stimulation. So for me, a whole body vibration was just blissful. So I did this on the first day, and then the second day, I just found myself craving that vibration again. I went back to the vibration booth. This day, I think I did between 30 and 40 minutes of vibration during little breaks. This was pretty incredible because the next day I woke up, my body felt so strong. I had this amazing feeling of posture and I had zero pain in my entire body, while the rest of my team, we had been walking around and spending all the previous days on our feet. They were complaining that they had foot pain and their backs were hurting. My body felt better than it did the day before. So I kept going back to this vibration machine stand every single day, and I truly loved it. Not only in the moment, because it felt very relaxing and calming and mentally clarifying, but also I felt great afterwards on the days following. So of course I asked the price at this stand, and they were charging between $3,000, $5,000, and $6,000 per model. Obviously, I immediately took to the internet to see if I could find cheaper options, and sure enough, on Amazon, there seem to be a number of options for several $100s that do the exact same thing. Essentially what these machines do is they vibrate in two different ways. They vibrate linearly, which is just going up and down, and they vibrate in an oscillating fashion, which is going kind of side to side, so having a side to side tilt on the machine. So they have these two types of vibrations going at the same time, and that's how you get this whole body vibration experience. Price seems accessible if I do enough research. Then of course I wanted to understand, are all these health claims true, or is this complete BS? And digging into the literature, there definitely are some studies to support that this can be really helpful for your bone density and to minimize the risk of osteoporosis, especially in elderly patients or postmenopausal women. But in studies of young, healthy individuals, there was not really consensus for the benefits of these machines. There was one study that had participants use it for 8 months, and by the end of the study, the ones who were using the vibrating plate could actually jump higher vertically than the ones who were not. Granted, they also measured a bunch of other things which did not change with vibration plate use, so there's not the strongest evidence that this is as beneficial as the stand claims. People who are healthy may not actually see much of a difference in their bone or muscle mass, but I don't know. I just truly loved the experience of using the machine. So I'm thinking there may be some mental benefits here that are overlooked by these studies that are focused on muscle and bone mass. I also really felt like there was an improvement in my circulation. That's something I am going to also report back on after 6 months. So it's kind of a unproven but potentially really beneficial tool, and that's my favorite thing to experiment with myself, because honestly, at the end of the day, there have been things that maybe don't have the most scientific, rigorous evidence around them, but that have really improved my life. And I'm thinking this might be one of those things. The only way to do it is to test for several months. And so I'm gonna be documenting that and recording my findings in 6 months' time. So that's the start to my whole vibration plate exercise machine adventure. I only used it 4 days, 3 weeks ago, but I can't stop thinking about these vibration plates. So I'm gonna get my hands on one and we are going to experiment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you've ever heard of these machines, if you've ever used one, if you own one. I can't believe I've only just learned about them, but I'm really excited to experiment. So share your experiences or lack of experience down below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.